DoggieDiamondsTV.com.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Hold on, you on?
1, 2.
Yeah, you on.
1, 2.
Yeah, we on.
Doggie Diamonds TV Live. We back at it like crack addicts.
Yeah, we just in here talking about a lot of the hot topics in the news. Coco, you on?
I'm on.
Yeah, Coco, we gonna need you to chime in on some things.
Yeah, I've been listening.
If you on?
Resurrector.
Inf ain't on yet. But yeah, we was talking about the madness with the
Pops.
the rape situation, alleged rape situation.
A lot of stuff ain't really adding up.
Yeah, we don't even need. Yeah, we can put that up. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, you could leave it. Yeah, you know, a lot of stuff is not adding up with the rape in Brownsville. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not the one to hear somebody got raped and be like, "Oh, you fucking savage" and all that, because, you know, I just feel bad for all parties involved. Maybe the female, you know, she might be a victim of something. But even them young dudes, let's let the story come out before we, you know, because once somebody hear you a rapist, like, that's a tag that you can't fucking shed. You know what I'm saying? It will always be somebody that be like, "I think you still did it though." You know what I'm saying? And if they didn't do it, that's fucked up. You know, because people's life get ruined behind allegations.
What I don't like about this is that we're still in the allegation phase anyway, and all of these kids is under 18 and they've published all of their names, and it's like we just already started with the slander on this. You got like 14-year-olds, whole names and governments and everything being put out there. We don't know none of the story. Now we're hearing stuff about the dude might not really be her father. She consented. It's damning evidence showing that she was with it. It's just craziness, man.
Because Bill Cosby got away, so they need a new scapegoat.
Yo, I honestly, you know, in my opinion, I call bullshit when I first heard it. Because I was like, first of all, I've been a young man in my life at one point, and I couldn't even imagine running no train or raping no chick first and foremost. But even if it was consensual and we was running the train, I wouldn't do that shit in no cold ass park.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I need comfort.
Yeah, we done been around savage shit. You know what I'm saying? But fucking Brownsville Park at night.
God forgive us.
In the cold.
Like, none of it really makes sense. Like, why would those two have been out at that time if that's her father?
But you know what though? The problem is, due to social network and social media, you can be condemned, tried, and convicted before people even get the full story. Because at one point before social media existed, people actually had to read the newspaper or watch the news. So a lot of shit was just going over people's head. A lot of people wasn't seeing shit. But now everybody has an opinion on shit and their thoughts on shit, and they don't even be knowing what the fuck they talking about. You know, how could you have how could you have an opinion about somebody being raped if you don't know shit about it?
That sounded suspect from the gate.
From the gate, I said, nah.
What is he doing in the park when it's dark with his daughter?
Well, this is what fucked it up. When they said they pulled a gun on him and he ran. I said, I said to my brother, I said, so how did 5 people rape her before he came back with the fuzz? Yeah. 5 people? Now, I could see one dude got to stick the tip in a little bit and got his rocks off a little bit.
Cold.
So 5 dudes nutted. Listen, 5 dudes nutted before she came back with the cops.
It's so ridiculous.
Think about that shit though. Like the cops. So I don't know, you know, if you fuck under duress, sometimes you not going nut.
Fucking under duress.
Yeah, it's like you.
That's a new clause.
That's what I'm saying. Like you getting. It ain't like a quickie. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing some real fuck shit, literally, in a park in Brownsville in the cold, and you just pulled out a gun. Who's chewing gum? You, Coco?
I was eating candy.
Oh, I'm about to say that shit loud as a motherfucker. You could hear listen. You pull a gun on a dude, steal his daughter pussy,
what?
And you not worried about the cop, and you get away. Look, and you get away though.
Okay, now
Word.
Let's dig a little deeper.
Common sense.
They did.
CSI Bed-Stuy, Clinton Hills. My thing is, like, how could 5 people all agree to that type of crime at all? Like, that's already so dysfunctional and weird that's what already made me think like, this is weird. Like, I just want to hear a little more, you know? I wasn't ready to blame the father or anything like that. I just thought, so 5 people run up on these 2 people, which at that time I hadn't heard anything about the sex part. But I was like, 5 people just run up on them. They just sit in the park, and then they're just going to just take the daughter, and then he's just going to run away.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
I mean, I remember being young and, you know, seeing girls that was with it. You know what I'm saying? And dudes, you know, triz and chicks. And I still was like, I ain't with it. Because you always had one dude in the group that was just like, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And it was consensual, 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I would just remember, so how do 5 young men in Brownsville on a late night in the fucking cold, because it ain't been warm none of these days, in the cold, rape a chick, pull out a gun on the father, scare him off, he runs to the store, and it took 5 dudes to bust her drawers before he came back with police. But mind you, they didn't get caught when they did it. It ain't like they got caught in the act, because first of all, if a rape is taking place, you call police, a rape is happening right now in the park, my daughter's being raped. Yo, we live in a police state. It don't take long for police to get nowhere. Police is already in Brownsville.
Word.
So, surprised there wasn't no beat walker around or something like that. So, all I'm saying to the people is that, you know, stop being so gullible and quick to go in uproar about shit that you don't know what it is. Because, you know, the kids is being called 5 savages and, oh, that's fucked up and all that shit. And, yo, we got to stop ruining people's lives based on hearsay. You know, the whole story is hearsay, but the victim could be the kids. You know what I'm saying? The victim can very well be the kids, and all they was just looking for was a little action. And dude was already doing his number, and obviously the girl is a victim if the father was pimping her, and that's probably not even really her father, because, you know, prostitutes call they fucking pimp daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of weirdo shit that be going on in today's society, and then we get caught up in it via social network, and we all have opinions on it, you know. So that was just one of the hot topics that's going on right now. Like I just didn't, from the gate, I said I call bullshit. You know, honestly, from the gate, I was like, yo,
I wasn't ready to say that. I was just like, I didn't know. So like, I've actually not commented on like in any real.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I just haven't had anything to say. Like, I've shared the links to the article, but I've not had an opinion on social media, because I'm just like, I just don't know like on anything. Like, I did not put that out there publicly.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I shared it, you know, made sure that it was posted out there, but I didn't really believe it. But bust it, right? At the end of it all, a girl says she was raped. The father can't say that she was raped because he wasn't there, right? But now you got 5 kids' word against 1 girl. That shit is crazy too, you know, because if the roles were reversed and the little boy or young man was like, yo, these 5 ladies just jumped on me and started sucking me off and doing all that shit, and it was women that was like, yo, we didn't do that, he lying on us. So like, how do you?
So that happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you prove that they did that shit?
Word.
So, you know, a lot of, like, you know, I'm not minimizing rape. I don't want nobody to think I'm minimizing rape.
Nah, we don't support that.
Yeah, I'm not supporting that shit
Ever.
in no way.
But we don't support no bullshit neither.
Exactly.
Now. Don't be lying on dudes' meat.
Yeah, and we have to learn from the Central Park 5 and that tragedy.
And the Scottsboro
Yeah,
boys.
because I don't want to say story, because it was more of a tragedy than anything. We have to do, and we have to get all the facts. Yo, in good old common sense, when your gut and when that intuition is telling you something sound like bullshit, most of the time that shit is bullshit. You know, and the story don't sound right. So I just hope if they're not guilty, I hope they get fully exonerated. I hope they get actually compensated too, because sometimes you can't. I don't want to be out there known as a rapist and I ain't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. See, when you deal with phonetics and semantics, certain words take you off the hook. So all they have to put is the alleged rapist. But that's still rapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, alleged, nobody's going to look at, oh, he's the alleged rapist. Like, no, I think he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the suspect, because now they're saying, they never even said they made arrests. They just said they had the suspects in custody. They never said they arrested the rapist. They just said we got the suspects in custody. So it's like, I'm a suspect for some shit, but you think in the streets like, yo, he's suspect. that shit means a lot, you know. So when you deal with words, them shits be having more meaning than what they mean. You know, it'd be more to the surface of it. But you know, that was one of the hot topics. We gonna play some music and then we gonna get into discuss these comments that RZA had to say. We gotta definitely address that and tackle that.
Resurrector.
You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, I want to hear y'all take on it as well. You know, I'm gonna give my take. I gave my take briefly, but I want to hear what y'all take is on the situation. And we be right back. Doggie Diamonds Live.
Let's do it.